Hello again everyone, it's just Gilbert here back with another video, and today I'm going to be doing a new episode of games I bought recently. Has been quite some time since I've done a episode of games I bought recently, and I've had a real urge lately to get some videos uploaded on my channel, and I want to try and avoid leaving too big a gaps between my uploads because it's been a habit that I've fallen into several times. So I hopefully will try and find time every now and then to get more frequent uploads onto my channel and keep my viewer base watching my channel. So like I say, we're going to do a new episode of games I bought recently. It's not going to be a huge episode. There are 2 new games to show you guys and a couple more things game related that I want to show you guys as well. So let's get right round to it. I'll show you guys the games first. First of the 2 is Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy for the PS4. I did an unboxing for this, so go ahead and check that out if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. But Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy is a remastered version of the original Crash games from the PlayStation 1. And as you can see on the back here, it has Crash Bandicoot, Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes Back and Crash Bandicoot Warped. All fantastic games on the PS1, and I'm very happy to have the remastered games in my collection. Loved the games back in the day and I still love playing the games today. This, however, does seem harder than the original games in my opinion, and it does seem to be a bit of a trend with this game. A lot of people are saying that this game is a lot harder than they remember, and I think it is. I really do think the game is actually more challenging than it used to be. But still, that doesn't take away from the fact that this is a fantastic game that I highly recommend to anyone who enjoyed the games back on the PS1. And even to people who haven't played Crash Bandicoot, give this a go. This game was kind of like the pinnacle of the PS1 back in the game. They were fantastic games and they still are today. So highly recommend it to new fans and to fans of the game already. Highly recommend it. Go ahead and pick this up. Fantastic game. Okay, the second game out of the 2 I'm going to show you is Tekken 7, again for the PlayStation 4. I also did an unboxing for this as well, so again, if you want, go and check that out. Again, would really appreciate it. But yes, Tekken 7, I wasn't originally going to get this straight away. I was going to wait for the price to drop, but I decided to go ahead and pick it up a couple of days after release anyway, and I'm really glad I did. I used to play Tekken, again, just like Crash Bandicoot on the PS1 a lot back in the day. And Tekken has always been my go-to series for fighting games. Fighting games are not a series or a genre that I go for often, but when I do, Tekken 7 stands out as the best in my opinion. And Tekken 7 is a fantastic fighting game. I really am enjoying it. I have slowed down playing it a bit recently because I was getting through the game quite quickly. Playing a lot of the treasure battle mode, really addictive, the treasure battle mode. I don't know why, I think I just enjoy unlocking different customization items for all my characters. So that is a mode I really enjoy on this game. In terms of online, I don't see any issues with online. I think it runs really well. There were a few problems to start, but it all got patched. But in terms of online, I don't really touch the online because I'm not very good at fighting games. So I prefer to stick to the single player rather than embarrass myself online. But overall, fantastic game, really enjoyable. I haven't actually touched this story mode yet. I do need to go back into this very soon and play the story mode. So really good game. Highly recommend it to any fans of the Tekken series. My only issue with this game is that I wish you could unlock characters. However, all the characters are unlocked from the get-go. And I really miss that from the older games where you used to play through the arcade mode with a specific character, and completing arcade mode with that character would unlock you a new character, corresponding to the character you were playing as. And I really miss that. I would much prefer just to be able to go through arcade mode or story mode with a certain character and unlock new characters. But all the characters are unlocked from the get-go. It's not a huge issue. It really is kind of picking at straws there, but the game is still absolutely fantastic and I highly recommend it. So that's it for the 2 games, Crash Bandicoot and Tekken 7. They're the only 2 new games that I've bought recently, but I do have a couple more things that I want to show you guys that are gaming related. Here we have a external hard drive. This is a Seagate 2TB hard drive. Now most of you are probably aware, especially if you own a PS4, that a little while ago Sony released an update to allow support for external hard drives, and for people like me, that was fantastic because I only have a 500 GB system, and I found that my memory was running very low. I had to uninstall games just to play others, and it was quite tedious to do that. So as soon as that update was released, I went out and picked up this 2 TB hard drive here, and yeah, it was really good value for money. I think I paid about 60 to 70 quid for this for 2 TB. You know, there were other options, but I thought 2 TB would be just enough, and that bumps up my PS4 memory to 2.5 TB. It was really easy to set up. Moving all my installs over to the external hard drive was no problems whatsoever. And yeah, just have this plugged in whilst you're playing, and it's just like having a 2 TB PS4 system. So very happy. And if you've got low memory on your PlayStation like I have, then I highly, highly recommend it. And the beauty of these is if you somehow fill up a external hard drive, you can use others as well. So it's not limited to one. You can have installs on one hard drive and installs on another. So that's what's really cool about that as well. But I don't think I'll be using up all the memory on this anytime soon. So yeah, very handy to have an external hard drive if you have a original 500 GB PS4. Now the next thing I want to show you guys is actually a console. Now a few weeks ago my Xbox 360 actually got the red ring of death. I've had that console for 9 years, and it finally fell victim to the red ring of death, or so I thought. At first I thought it was a console that had went, then I was reading around online and there was a possibility that it could have been actually my power supply, my power brick for the Xbox 360 that had went faulty. So I was looking around online for some replacement power bricks and power supplies for my Xbox 360, and I can only find used ones from second-hand sellers. And with the Xbox 360s, you have to have a certain power brick for your system. The Xbox 360 Elite has a certain power supply, and using the wrong one could affect the performance of the console, or may not even work at all. So there was really no guarantee from the listings I saw online that I would get a power brick that was compatible with my Xbox 360. So what I decided to do was just keep a lookout for a replacement Xbox 360 Elite. And within about 24 hours, I saw a post online on Facebook where someone was selling a Xbox 360 Elite complete, this one here, for 50 quid. And I managed to negotiate down to 40 quid. And this come complete, it's in fantastic condition, comes with the hard drive, comes with the power supply. It did come with a controller, but the controller was pretty beat up, so I threw that away. Also come with a HDMI cable. The person I bought the console off also kindly threw in a wireless N network adapter, which will come in handy one day. I do have the original network adapter anyway, and that works absolutely fine, but this will be a nice replacement if I ever run into any issues. So yeah, I paid 40 quid for this complete Xbox 360, fully working order. It powers up fine, the disc tray's fine. It connects to online with no problems, because I know some people in the past have bought used Xbox 360s and they've been banned from accessing online, but none of those problems appeared on this. So yeah, overall, very, very good condition Xbox 360 Elite. Very happy about that. So I picked up my replacement, and before I unplugged my other Xbox 360, I decided I would test the power brick out that I got with this console on my other console, and it worked. So my Xbox 360 that I've had for 9 years is still working with absolutely no problems. The disc tray's a bit temperamental, but I thought it was dead. It's not, it's still going. So now I actually have two Xbox 360 Elites. So I did kind of pay 40 quid for a replacement power brick in hindsight, but I do have a replacement system if my Xbox 360 does ever run into any problems. And that's very good to know that I have a replacement on standby if I ever need it. So had a little bit of a dilemma in knowing what was wrong with my Xbox 360, but thankfully it wasn't the console, it was only the power brick. So I was really happy with that, to get my Xbox 360 up and running again, and it's still running strong after 9 years, which is fantastic for a Xbox 360. You don't hear of many Xbox 360s that last for that long. But anyway, that is pretty much it, guys. That is all for this episode of games I bought recently. A quick recap before I go. We have Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy on the PS4, as well as Tekken 7 on the PS4. Again, both games I highly, highly recommend, so go ahead and pick those up. We also got a external hard drive for my PlayStation 4. Again, highly recommend it, especially if you have low memory on your PS4. And finally, a replacement / backup Xbox 360 Elite as well. So there you have it, guys. That is all for this video. Very happy to have done a video for my channel, and hopefully I will be uploading again very, very, very soon. Before I go, very quick shout out to Straight Up Reviews. Go out and check his channel when you can. I will leave a link in the description below. Very energetic YouTuber who deserves a lot more attention than he gets. So go ahead and check out his channel. But as for now, thank you once again for watching. Please leave a comment, and I'll see you all again very, very soon. Take care for now.